Hello, my name is Anna Hamilton, and I'm here with Joe Standart. What do I say? Hello, my name is Anna Hamilton, and I'm here with Joe Standart. I'm going to ask him a question.
This is where all those takes come from.
I know.
Hi, my name is Anna Hamilton, and I'm here with Joe Standart. Joe, what's so exciting about these portraits?
Well, Anna, I'm so glad you asked. And what I wanted to do is share with you an interview with Brad Davis, because the photographs throughout Hartford have drawn a great deal of excitement, and people are saying, where's my portrait? And they're running around the city looking here and there, trying to find the portrait. And this is really a project that talks about the common man and about how the arts can be an economic catalyst for an entire city. So, without any further ado, here's Brad.
722, there is a marvelous project coming to Hartford just in time. With this change that we are involved with throughout America, sometimes we forget the portrait of America. And I want you to meet someone this morning who has created something that I think is spectacular. Joe Standart, who is an incredible artist and photographer. And we have something that you're going to be able to see in the city of Hartford and then be expanded. Let's welcome right here live in our studio this morning, Joe Standart. Joe, good morning.
Good morning, Brad. Thanks for having me aboard your show.
Well, I remember the first meeting we had, and I was just awed by what you want to do in the city of Hartford. Now, this is what you call
Portrait of America.
Portrait of America, and that's what we need. Now, on these polls throughout the city, Greater Hartford Arts Council has something every year, and just, you're going to have how many photos?
There are 240 portraits of Hartford residents, everybody from the policemen to musicians to young kids, and it's really a celebration about, if you will, the common man, the everyday American. It's about us, and it celebrates us and really demands that we look at ourselves with a sense of pride, a sense of optimism, and it recognizes the individual. We're used to seeing rock stars and all these other folks on banners and posters and billboards, and part of the concept for me was to look at the everyday American and elevate them for a moment to that public stance of dignity, of honor, and recognition.
And you did this in New London.
I did it in New London. After 30 years of being a photographer and photographing for everybody from Victoria's Secret to Architectural Digest and Cosmopolitan Magazine, I wanted to turn these skills into something where I'm giving back to my community. And I landed on the idea of doing portraits of the common man, and found a city that I believed reflected America in the broad sense of things. That was New London, which has the racial mix, the economic mix that many cities across the country have. And it's also a city that's struggling to revive itself, to refine its former glory. And that's like so many American cities that were booming years ago and now struggle.
You know, Joe, I have to give you credit. And what I like, you know my three favorite words.
Passion.
Inspiration and hope.
Right.
And that's what this is all about.
Absolutely.
I've written an address about this, which I'm going to be delivering. And I was just so thrilled to sit in and be invited to the meeting and to see what you were doing. And they're very dramatic. And they say a lot without, I mean, I know you have put hours into the sessions, into the photo sessions, but these images.
That's right. I spent about 6 months over the last year in different parts of Hartford. I set up different studios in the north, the south, in the middle of the city, in the west end, to make sure that I captured people from all different areas of the city. And I had a ball when I lucked upon finding or being introduced to you and having you come into one of the portrait sessions when we were at the west end of Hartford. And I loved hearing your story about where you grew up and where and what was your inspiration, how you grew into your career. And I wonder if many people know that you grew up on a farm. And it was fabulous. And what I came to realize is that everybody has a fabulous story. And if you just take the time to listen, and which I've done, I've created videotapes of every single person, many of which you can hear on our website, portraitofamerica.org.
Portraitofamerica.org. You can hear them. You can hear them.
You go to either to the blog or to the YouTube video link, and we've got over 20 DVD recordings of people talking about their lives, whether it's once again, whether it's Jimmy Green being a great musician and how he got started right here in Hartford at the Artist Collective, or whether it's a homeless woman looking for a new opportunity, or whether it's a Sikh, an Indian Sikh who's starting a business selling telephones.
And one of the things that fascinated me, it was a long session, but as you were clicking away, just to tell your story, I had never, been an experience like that. And those videos, you're going to put something along the riverfront, the videos and the sounds will be heard. That's the wonderful thing.
That's right. We are making a huge effort, and the banners are going up now around the city, but we still have a long way to go. We're looking for support from both from the city and the citizens. We still have money to raise and to get the on-the-ground portrait. All the portraits are taken, and what's left to do is the final exhibition, which brings it all together.
And then the buildings.
And then the huge buildings. The idea is to take a parking structure or the convention center or the science center and put giant 65 feet by 65 feet murals on the buildings, and those murals should announce to the world that Hartford is up and coming, that the people of Hartford demand to be respected, and they deserve to be respected. And we need the money to do that, and we need permission from the city, is working very, very much with us, and they're very much behind this project.
Aetna?
The Aetna has made a very generous sponsorship grant to do the first building, and the idea is to get people driving down the highway to see this big banner and say, what's going on in Hartford? And there are 160,000 people that'll see that banner every single day, and we want to get those people off of the highway. We want them to come down into the city and see the banners from the flagpoles and see the portraits that I'd like to erect on the riverfront all the way on up to the museum and through the Pratt Street and the shopping areas. And we want those people to park and buy lunch and buy a knickknack. This is a tremendous economic stimulus for the city of Hartford.
Now, Joe, what is the website again that people can go to?
Portraitofamerica.org.
Portraitofamerica.org. Let me tell you, my friends, I haven't talked much about this yet. We will be, because this is a first for the capital city, and it is just incredible. This man is when I first met him and saw some of his work and realized some of the great photos he has done and some of the leading publications, I said, by gosh, maybe this is what Hartford needs, and there's no question in my mind about it. Joe, we're going to talk a lot in the future. Thank you for making an appearance this morning.
Brad, it's been a pleasure. I look forward to it.
Joe Standart and Portrait of America. Wait until you see it. It will happen.